Uh-oh. Is that dagger build? Whoa! It's fine. They're actually super duper dead. Hello everyone, I'm back with another video for you today. Another Dooley video. This is the second way to build the hero that I really like. If you haven't seen the first way, which is sort of with the companion core, there's many ways to do that actually, in fact, but I have a video on that kind of build, which should be in the top of your screen if you want to check it out, if you haven't already. But this is a build that I really enjoy, and it uses the typical core. The core that you take at the start of the game, which doesn't have any extra ability other than it charges all of the items to the right of it when it activates, and it is charged by 1 second by any item activating to the left of it. So the idea here is you can certainly use it to be a solo carry item on your board, and that works when you have a lot of items on the left of it. So you put it all the way to the right of your board, have tons of small or maybe even medium items which trigger many times, or trigger very quickly, or speed up the core in some ways, and there's many ways to do that. There's many different types of builds you can run with it. And the idea is to pump up the damage on the core, make it very powerful, and then it's going to trigger multiple times very, very quickly as the whole of your board charges it up, and that becomes your win condition, and can scale damage as well with certain builds. You know, you've got things like the motherboard, which actually boosts the damage of the core every time it's hasted, so you can do some PC builds, as you can call it, where you're constructing a computer, essentially, for your board, which is very, very cool thematically. But with this game, I was using multicast units such as missiles and pulse rifle, but there's many ways you can do this. You know, you've even got soldering iron as well, which can be really good with like the Chris Army knife in certain builds to do a multicast, which triggers the charge effect on the core several times. And really, that's the idea. You want to get the base damage up on the core, usually by using the like clockwork skill. You want to find that early on, like your first skill. If you can find that with the core, it's usually just an instant 10 win run from my experience. Like, that is a very, very, very strong start. Like clockwork gives you damage on the core every time you level up. 30 damage, I believe, when it's a gold skill. So if you get that very early, then you're able to just ramp the core up massively and very easily get that damage, and then just pile on all of the effects on the left side of the board that charge it up, charge it up, charge it up. You're going to get the enchantments later as well, you know, that you can throw onto the core, things like healing or shielding or critical damage or whatever it might be, which gives you that extra carry potential. And yeah, depending on how you build it, you can even add in freeze effects to mess up the opponent. There's some kind of freeze skill, which when your rightmost item triggers, you freeze an item. That can be very, very powerful and can lock the opponent's board down without you having to invest too much into freeze items. So that's the idea for the build. Getting there is, of course, a little bit tricky sometimes with Dooley. You have to survive the early game. If you don't find, like clockwork, the skill, it's a little bit difficult to pull a build like this off. So be warned, keep that in mind. But when you do find it, you are able to survive the early fights, ramp up very effectively, and then crush the end game. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time. Here we go, right straight into a run. Straight into a run. The core? Let's try the core. Let's try the core.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
I don't like any of these. I guess welding helmets, kind of acceptable.
Do you have to leave already?
Da ba da ba da ba 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 ba. Okay, it's time to actually play Dooley correctly. That's what I'm thinking. Does this always drop scrap? I think it does always drop scrap. Get a small burn item. Probably, yep. I mean, you gotta take the economy early, right? 3 spare change or silver tier items? Kinda down for silver tier items, maybe. I kinda don't mind the metronome. Yeah, I'll pick this up for the future. I think we lose this, don't we? Honestly, is Metronome Bomb Squad better? I think it might be. Hey, Freedom Exists. How you doing? How are you doing today? Okay, we might survive. I don't know. How much is that? 14 burn is quite a lot. Kinda kills me a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm super dead. That's actually very decent early on, no? Cannonball. Pop snappers. Okay. I'm gonna go XP. Okay, we're getting the core upgraded pretty nicely. XP. Do we buy XP? I think we maybe do. Maybe I cannot afford. The economy is a little bit suspect, isn't it? Okay, got some kind of a build going here. Is it always the same creatures at the start? It's not, right? But I kind of feel like it might be. The 30 damage on core level up's pretty nice. That'll get me cooking. Grindstone. Kind of interesting. I don't think it really fits here, but just continue to get XP. XP, XP, XP. Super good for us. Do we reduce the cooldown? Probably not, right? I think with this skill, XP is quite valuable. Small non-weapon item. Okay. I think we do want the grindstone now, right? That seems somewhat okay. Don't know if we'll be able to win fights right now, but Vanessa is kind of strong. I think Vanessa's the most popular hero, isn't it? That's how it seems. I mean, my core is actually pretty huge. Might be okay. They got the life preserver though. Getting a win now would be good. Very, very good. Okay, this doesn't feel too bad. I mean, the grindstone is... it's not really ideal. More golden XP. Income. I think I always take income. Ah, we could take the XP and say fuck income. I feel like income is never bad. Over the course of the game, it's a lot of gold. Kind of want to go for the Dabbling Apprentice here. For the XP chance.
To defeat you.
I think we just play for like big core this game. Taking a lot of damage there.
Again.
Nice. Look at that. Upgrade the core. Okay, the core's actually like kind of strong here, no? Kind of carrying. Do we want silver tier items or do we want to just get some free health? Probably items. The freezer, how good is this? I think it's not very good. Force field, not very good. I'm gonna try a reroll, I think. See if we can get something. Okay, I like the beta ray. And I do like the Uzi. I do like the Uzi. I think the Uzi is solid early on. I probably do need to cut it at some point. Do we want to haste the freeze effect? I think so. Cybersecurity, I'm not that interested in. I think the item's kind of bad. This game is good. Can't wait for it to go public. It is fun, isn't it? I can't wait for all the bugs to be ironed out. Then I'll be truly happy. Yeah, I mean, this looks reasonable. Maybe we should put this over here, to be fair. Just really max out on the core. We could even put grindstone on the right. I kind of like that more, actually. Just go all in on charging the core up. And grindstone with Uzi seems not too bad. Kind of still going to get the value. You only see some visual glitches. Oh, for me, I've been dealing with all kinds of server problems mostly. It's been the main problem. Don't know if we win this. Oh, we do. Wow, this is strong. This is really strong. But the fact that we can just cook up, we can like completely wreck the big item build there. Okay, we could go for junk. I don't think it's that good right now. Maybe aerodrome. And to be honest, I don't think I want to spend gold, so I'll just take this. It's kind of not that bad. I think these are not very good though. Maybe one reroll. I kind of like my build as it stands though. I don't know that we need to... Yeah, let's just leave the encounter. Another core upgrade. Wow. Okay, this core is kind of cracked. Let's get more income. Bloodreef Raider is kind of interesting. We can maybe get ammo synergy. I think I want this. If we can get gunpowder, or it doesn't sell gunpowder, powder flask maybe. Cannonball can have some interesting synergy. I like the core. Shield potion. Not the best. I think we go for skill. Can we get here? Friend synergy, maybe just lifting. For some scaling, generic scaling. It's kind of not the best thing ever. Large items I don't really want, I think. Maybe just Artisan Dunes. It's not that good, but it's something. More damage, we can't really... I mean, it's certainly not that good. But... 150 shield is pretty decent, honestly. Just for a one-time use, but I think this setup is better. Hey Emily Miles, I can see your chat. I can indeed. I'm doing well, thank you. Combat core is insane. You reckon with just with the normal core? I kind of feel like I'm going all in on the core value since it's already diamond. Interest in artwork? No. No, thank you. No artwork, please. I mean, is combat core even good? Actually. Takes up a lot of slots. I think it might just be better to fill the left. That's okay. Best of luck. Best of luck with your art. Okay, more income or XP? I think more income. Then we never have to worry again about that. Crit skills is a little bit medium items can be okay, maybe we'll find something better. Kind of would like to scale, but I'm not sure we'll find anything useful with crit. Maybe just giving some crit to stuff here is okay. Yeah, these are all a bit rubbish. I mean, we can probably... Just Keen Eye, I guess. It's not very good, but... whatever. Which one of these should we play? The Duelist, I guess? I'm not an artist, no. No, that's probably my... unless you count using Photoshop. Which I don't think counts. Art is one of my weaker... Oh, look at this. We get the gunpowder. Okay, this is great. We can use that even with the shield potion, but probably not worth. I think we're quite rich, so visiting shops now is a good idea. Ooh, this is huge. This is a really good one. I don't need to drag. I always drag the items, but it's kind of unnecessary. Beta rays are really good now. I think we just want more of the rays if possible. Skill. Oh yeah, we have the lifting, don't we? It's already silver though, so I don't know why it's... Okay, these are actually all kind of bad. Should I buy this? I don't know if that actually upgraded it. I don't think it did. But hey ho. I think we're just stuck on this build for now, but it's actually pretty solid. Combat core will scale from your first skill, having 2 cores a bit imbalanced. Okay, true. Yeah, maybe I should be looking for it. But then again, I mean, I just feel like relying on this alone is quite powerful. Works quite well. But now we're going to have a little bit of problems. A little bit of a problem. Like, I don't really want to upgrade the welding. Do I? Like, is this really staying in the build here? It's like pretty meh. Upgrading the Uzi is also pretty meh. Whatever. It's an upgrade, I guess. It's an upgrade. Should I look for the combat core? I don't even know if it would be that much better than just like maximally triggering the core. Game's astoundingly fun, I know, right? It's actually good. Been having dreams about it as well. I reckon we could get rid of the GPU probably. And maybe the grindstone. Like these two are probably cuttable for the big core guy. Maybe let's try to find it.
Little sentience love shops, so I opened one.
Not great. Not what I'm looking for.
Was it too heavy? They tell me it's a problem.
Sells weapons, trade health for power or max health. Kind of like the max health. Trade health for power. We can get crit chance on the core. Maybe this is worth it actually.
All of us have made this choice. Will you?
Yeah, deadly crit chance on the core here seems pretty reasonable. So what is that? 50% crit? Yeah, that's kind of huge. Kind of huge. Hey, Kainio, how you doing? Good to see the folks back here. Yeah, I'm not interested in the core, I think. Never seen this item before. Eat at fins. Let's eat at fins, maybe.
Is life. Our bodies are
Wait, it's only 52 health. That's kind of pathetic. It's actually kind of pathetic. Convoy XP. Scaling. I mean, at this point, I think I'm actually going in on the welding helmet, man. What the hell else am I supposed to do? I could go for the loot items. Maybe that's a little bit better. I guess it's better. Because I will want to drop the, you know. I mean, that being said, like, my welding helmet's getting pretty strong here. All things considered. I haven't really upgraded the build, though, the past few cycles. I need to visit some shops, I guess. Find some better stuff. Like grindstone, I'm not very happy with. It'd be a lot better to be a couple of smaller items. Man, this core is so strong. Feels like I'm close to one-shot people. Okay, well, we're now very rich.
Leave with big bargains.
Cooling fan. Use the item to the left of this, charge the item to the right. Ooh, charging station's kind of cool. I mean, it has to be better than the grindstone, right? I think I'm gonna take it. So when we use the item to the left, charge the item to the right, we can just go in on the freeze, I guess. Freeze mechanic. Yeah, this looks good. Actually, maybe we could have had Uzi next to the metronome this whole time. But it's okay. Ooh, smoldering gun. I think we want that. Coolant. Coolant might be better than the GPU. I guess we just put in the smoldering gun. We've got one tool already. Don't have the This is pretty decent though. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. The metronome, I mean, we can also be lifting, by the way. I kind of forgot about that. Don't necessarily want to spend the money here. I don't know if the metronome's worth it. Is the GPU just better? I guess maybe not. I guess probably not. Do we want XP or weapons? I think XP is pretty good, right? Guess we stack the damage. I don't think I've ever seen that middle PvE fight. What even is that? Maybe I have, but I've never clicked on it. Hey Dotsenko, how you doing, man? How goes it? Hey, welding helmet. Guys, I mean, I'm all in on the welding helmet build. Cooldown reduced on the tools, I guess. Doesn't make a huge difference. Haste, slow, and cooldown items. Choco bars. Choco bars. I'm gonna get rid of bomb squad, to be honest. Grindstone can go as well. I'm never gonna use that. I'm probably never gonna use the shield potion, but how is Bazaar? It's still good. It's still fun. Get an item. Let's just get an item, I guess. That's not a great one.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
Pulse rifle? Kinda like pulse rifle. Also scales with the lifting quite nicely. Problem is we don't really have a friend right now. Maybe I'll pick this up.
If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
Did that gain the benefit there? I hope it did. I'll hold on to the pulse rifle. Maybe we'll add that. Just not yet. Just not quite yet. The multicast is nice for the core. It's pretty good. But we need a friend to make that work. Man, I like kill people so quickly with this. It's crazy. Actually feels pretty strong. Okay, large items, fight a monster, get a tool. So sell the crypto. Don't want to be too greedy. No, fight a monster.
Not many come here.
Should be chill. Get some gold.
I've been smashed.
You have been smashed indeed. Get a friend, get a tool, get a shield item. Get a tool? Cog, haste an adjacent item for 1 second. Okay. Don't think that's what we're seeking.
I would never
Small items. Laser pistol? Probably not. Wallace? It's gonna be a little bit hard to justify pulse rifle, I feel like. I guess we could do Wallace for now.
Tell everyone you got it.
We would have to cut the charging station. I think the charging station's quite strong. But this, you know, with strength is also kind of good.
You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
Excellent choice. Really, we're just looking for the knife. That's what we're looking for. The Chris knife. Kind of wonder if the charging station was better. It was quite a lot of damage. I think it's better for now, but maybe the pulse rifle scales better. That's my guess. Friend items? Maybe we can pick up a knife. Ooh, missiles. Actually, missiles is pretty good. Missiles is pretty good. It's also a big missiles. Big missiles. So maybe we cut these and we play missiles? Smoldering gun's okay, but I think it's not necessarily the best here. That being said, we could pop it. We could do this. Like, it might now be time to... Oh, sorry. Tool, like the cog, for example, here. Cog? Like, is this the way to do it? Probably, right? I'm gonna buy the this GPU can go. Maybe metronome as well. Probably Wallace we don't need anymore.
I hope our friends help you, sir.
Angry balloon bot. Ah, seems good. Skills.
You have at least a grain of wisdom.
We can upgrade clockwork. Got a freeze. Could upgrade lifting. I mean, lifting's pretty good. I'll get the lifting upgrade. Yeah, I think I like the setup. Looks pretty solid. And we can actually scale this up quite nicely now. Every time we buy a weapon, we get a lot of power on the multicasters.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Absolutely murdering people. I take everything I said about Dooley back. He's actually really strong. Dooley is very powerful. Before I said he was kind of shit. Leftmost item? I guess it would be missiles. I don't know if that's strictly worth it, but... Slow skills, eh.
How do you hugelings use these things?
Slow skills might be worth it, but... I'll take a cog upgrade, why not? Can we beat Death Knight Reaper? I'm actually curious. I think we maybe can. We maybe can. So we deal a lot of damage. Got pretty high DPS. Pew pew pew. Nice. Oh! Is this even good? It is pretty good. Pretty nice one. I'm not sure if it fits very well though. Maybe if we get more freeze stuff going.
Experience is treasure. Shall I?
Maybe I should have gone to the weapon vendor actually. Buddy system. I think just like clockwork is good. We're getting the level up, we get the immediate value. Here. I'm gonna cut the metronome, I don't think we need that anymore. Maybe charging station as well. Can probably sell most of our items here. And just go for scavenger hunt, or honestly, I think I take meditation actually. Shield skills.
I'm so fast, I'm living in your future. No, I will tell you what happens.
Heavy alpha ray. I like this. I think Uzi out. I do like Uzi. But kind of has to be this one now. Oh hey, nice. Fully upgraded cog. I don't know how good that actually is, but it seems sort of okay. We can definitely pivot this into freeze if it makes sense to do that. Oh, I like this alpha ray. It's got the slow upgrade as well, which is pretty good.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Kind of wonder if
My
putting
crew says at the bar.
the red ray on the right is correct, potentially. Might be correct.
You have great potential.
More skills, please. Large item equals bad. Buddy system is okay. Oh, firepower. This could be nice, right? Can we rejig things? Of course we can, right? We just... This would go here. This one over here. Yeah, this looks good. 5 damage for the fight. Sure.
I do not teach violence. I teach mastery.
We're a little bit poor, kind of.
I would spar with you, but it's late.
Chris Army knife. Probably a cog comes out then for Chris Army knife. Is that even true?
Make me proud.
Is that even true? I can rejig in this way. Like we could have the friend here. Yeah, I think cog out now for this guy. Seems pretty good. Now this boosts both of these. The only issue is we don't get the double. I don't know if this is even worth it, guys. Like, how good is this knife compared to the cog? The cog kind of has to be better, right? This is still better. Okay. 16. I'll sell that. Might come back to haunt me, but
Go make some more stories, then come back and tell me.
my build is a little bit slow. That's the only downside, really.
Tell your bosses. They're gonna pay for this.
It takes us like 3 seconds to pop off. which is a little bit slow. When any non-weapon item is used, slow it. I don't love it. I'm actually going to skip that, I think. XP?
Size dilutes the brain. Mine is highly concentrated.
Remote control? Like, is remote control better than COG? I don't think so. I don't think so. Whoa. Diamond coolant? Nah, I'm gonna skip.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
I think we're getting a pretty chill 10 wins, but let's find out. This guy gets shredded, I think.
Defeat does not defeat.
Super shredded.
This world is full
What
of
skills?
We must find the quiet within.
Oh yeah, firepower. I do quite like buddy system, but this is probably okay. Lonziak or Longiak. How's it going? Thank you very much. You too. You too. Ooh. Oh yes, this is insane. I'll use a small item we charge. It's like a very, very, very tiny. It's 0.1 second. That's okay. Oh shit, this is... Oh, this is scary. We need to burst this down pretty fast, okay. The freeze on that item is really huge. Actually quite strong. Actually quite strong. Another big one. Doesn't do anything, but I'll take it. A little bit of core damage, why the hell not?
That little furball, Farad, don't tell anyone I told you this.
The bazaar's
Want to look for weapons if possible.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
Let me get rid of this. We could probably
Sad to say,
sell the gunpowder at this point. Okay, I've not seen this one. Monitor lizard. I don't think the poison build is very playable. Does max ammo matter? Not really, right? This always reloads. May as well save the gunpowder.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Uh-oh. Is that dagger build? Whoa! It's fine.
Bring her about. I've got
They're
another
actually
sound.
super duper dead. God, Dooley's kind of broken, no? Like, this diamond core is super strong. Hey, that was 10 wins. It's pretty easy. Pretty easy 10 winnerino.